Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brandy and I am a beauty reviewer. I do unboxings, mystery boxes, foundation reviews. Every single Monday I do Makeup Minute Monday, which is today's video. And then on Wednesdays I typically do tutorials, unboxings, things like that. And on Fridays is Full Face Friday. That is usually a full face of a brand, a style, something that all is cohesive. Let's get started on today's topic. I want to talk about color correctors for dark under eyes for fair skin. Now, I can't vouch for any other range or anything because I don't have that skin tone. So this isn't to exclude anybody. It's just because I can speak for fair skin as I have it. So first I'm going to go through the high end because that is less than my low end, and then are less items, and then I will actually cover my low end as well. So first of all, I want to show my absolute favorite. I've purchased this time and time again, and this is the Becca. This is called the Under Eye Brightening Corrector. It is in 2 shades. So this is like a pinky peachy shade that it comes in. And then it also comes in a deeper, more like rosy mid-tone orangey shade that's for deeper skin. So this one you can wear with concealer or by itself. It's very moisturizing to your under eye. I think it makes you not look as tired or as aged, as well as brightening the under eye. So this, I would say, probably of all of them here is my #1 top favorite. So the Becca has 0.16 ounces and it does retail for $32. Next we have the Tarte CC Cream Under Eye Corrector. It looks like this. So the Tarte is called this, so we have the correct title. It's called the Colored Clay CC Under Eye Corrector. It retails for $25 and it has half as much as the Becca. So already we're seeing where values can vary greatly at under eye correctors. It's really important to check the amount of product you're getting in it. This one is more of a peachy tone, and I believe, yes, this one does have 2. The other one has a much deeper tone. So this is light to medium. The other one is medium to deep. So this one works fine. I don't really have any complaints on it, but it also doesn't knock my socks off. Like the Becca knocks my socks off. It's fantastic. It looks good. It's just a really good concealer. So I think that this one I won't repurchase again. I am going to use it till it's gone, but it's just one that had I paid attention to the fact that it had half as much, I would have never purchased. I'll be quite honest. So that one is $25. So next we have the Charlotte Tilbury. This comes in 4 shades. It is called the Magic Vanish Color Corrector. It is $32 and it has the same amount as the Tarte. So the Tarte in this are the same ounces, but this is actually $7 more. So this retails for $32 at Sephora and Beautylish, charlottetilbury.com. It does look like this. I am very close to hitting pan on this and I have not had it very long. It also tends to get around the edges. I do typically use my sponge and I just go like this and kind of wipe around the edges to clean it up, because that way it does kind of improve and doesn't have product everywhere. But this one actually works really well. I would say this is definitely on par, if not, I don't want to say better. It's on par with the Becca. The Becca's a little bit more moisturizing, but this one has a little bit better tone to color correct. So these two are on par. The problem is this one has 0.16 ounces for the same price as this one has 0.08. So obviously I'm going to repurchase this one. So those are my high-end color correctors. So let's start looking at some low-end. So I want to show the ones I've used the least first. So I can give you my kind of first couple impressions. I've used them more than once, but I haven't used them as long as those high-end ones. Those are my preference. I like high-end makeup. So the first one is by Kokie. This is the Be Bright Illuminating Concealer, and this is in Peach. If they had a paler tone, I think this would work better. I actually think this is more geared towards middle to medium deep tones, but it is usable. I definitely can, you know, correct my under eye with it. I don't love the formula. I think it's not hydrating enough for what I need at 42. I did just recently turn 42, and I feel like since I turned 40, my under eyes have just went and have no moisture. They look dead all the time. So this is a little bit too drying for me. However, definitely usable, not a bad color corrector if you are young or you don't have dry under eyes, dehydrated under eyes. I think this could work great. So the next one I have is the Pro Conceal by LA Girl. This one is in shade Cool Pink Color Corrector. This is actually too light to me to really color correct. It works. It definitely lessens my under eye, but it doesn't correct them. I think this was made for super, super pale, which normally I would fit in that category, but for the first time probably ever, I don't. This one, the formula is fine. Again, it is slightly drying. It's not as like moisturizing as the Becca is, but it's definitely usable. If you're young and you're uber pale, like an alabaster or porcelain probably is too dark for this. So if you're in the very first set of shade ranges of your foundation, this probably would work really well. And then the next one is, and I will give these prices in just a minute and the weights. So Essence High Beauty. I recently got this when I did a full face of Essence. This works fantastic. I will say again, not as nutritious or as moisturizing as the Becca, but it actually works fantastic. I was really impressed with how well it worked, how much it really blocked out that coloring and that darker, deeper undertone that my under eye has. But also, it stayed all day. It didn't kind of wear away or anything. When I washed my face off, I could still tell that the color corrector was actively there. So I was really impressed with that one. And then the one I've been using the longest probably is my least favorite, I'll be honest. This is the Master Camo in, let's see, Apricot. I don't feel like this is Apricot. I feel like this is Dead Set Orange. I feel like this is more geared towards middle to deep tones. It is absolutely usable. It is not something that's impossible for me. However, it does create a system that I have to work with it. Like, I can't just smear it on, pat it out, or use my sponge and I'm done. I do have to be careful where I put it. I have to make sure I only put it where I have deep, dark undertone, and that's it. So let's talk about pricing. So the LA Girl is $4.99 and it has 0.28 ounces. So that's almost double what the Becca had. So if you are able to use any one of these shades, and this is not the only shade, I did not mention that previously, this is not the only shade. They do have quite a few, I mean, not a million, but I think 3 or 4. No, excuse me. It looks like around 14. I'm not sure if all of them really, they kind of look weird, but there's like 14 different shades. So like, I'm going to try to use this and then I will actually get the deeper shade. However, it is $4.99 and you get double what you get in the Becca if that works for you. The Essence comes in 2 shades. It comes in one for fair skin, one for deep skin. It has 0.18 ounces, which is right around the same as the Becca. However, this is $4.99. This one worked fantastic. So for it being $4.99, I mean, like, I don't know if I could ever break myself with the Becca, but if I did, this would be the replacement. So I would try that one. So the Maybelline retails for $9.99 and it has, let's see, 2 shades, Apricot and Green, which makes sense why it doesn't really work for me because it probably is geared to darker skin tones. This has 0.05 ounces. So that's even less than the Charlotte Tilbury or the Tarte. However, this one is $9.99. So if you're looking to use it randomly or not every day, or you just prefer this one, then I guess that could be a good value. So the Kokie has 0.21 ounces and it retails for about $8. It's definitely not my favorite, but it might work great for you, so worth checking out. So if we go over really quick, of the high end, the Becca was by far the better value of the Tarte or the Charlotte Tilbury. This one has double the amount in it and is around the same price point. So just to me is no question. I also think this one works the best. While these are good, especially the Charlotte Tilbury is very good, this one moisturizes your under eye. If you're over 40, over 35, I would just jump for the Becca. If we're looking at the lower end, the Kokie for me is a no-go. I will not repurchase this one. However, if you do not have dehydrated dry under eye, this might work perfect for you. Then we have the Camo. If you have deeper skin tone than me, this one probably would work good. I don't have a problem with the formula. It's more so the shade, so that's worth checking out. That one actually is the least of all of the products, however, so make sure you keep in mind when you buy that. Then we have the Pro Conceal. This one has way many shades, so you probably could find one that fits you in it at $4.99, and you get 0.28 ounces. So again, it's a huge amount of product for $4.99. Lastly, of the low end is my favorite. This is the High Beauty by Essence. I didn't say this previously, but it says with hemp seed oil, moisturizing, curing, vegan under eye brightening concealer. I do think this one works really good. It's not as moisturizing as the Becca. However, I do feel it's definitely on par with it. So that is my review of all the color correctors that I own. If you like Makeup Minutes, I hope that you will subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. And then also like and share. It does help all YouTubers when you share our content and when you click like. So, or of course, comment down below your favorite color corrector. I almost forgot. So if you like Makeup Minutes, if you like Full Face Fridays or reviews, I hope that you will like, share, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and I hope I see you again soon.